Hey everybody, Logan here. Today I'm bringing you a video on a headset. Yes, that's very different from me. I know I've only covered a handful of headsets throughout the years. Some of the, I think it was the PowerA earbuds, the Razer Black Shark, and a couple of older ones from Microsoft and here and there. But this time, this comes from a brand from PowerA called LucidSound. They sent me these, the LS10X. These are officially licensed for the Xbox. I'm not the biggest headphone guy, so I was like, how am I going to do this when PowerA reached out to me and he said, you know what? I'm going to take them for a whirl. I've liked pretty much everything PowerA sent to me. And you know what? Those earbuds were shockingly good. But $35? Can they be that good? Well, hopefully they're the new entry standard bearer. We'll find out. So they are compatible with Xbox. I think I'm going to test them with the Switch so you can get a real-time feedback or just looking at my reaction. Otherwise, at the end of the video, I'll tell you what I think of them after using them through some long-term gameplay. Here we go, the LucidSound LS10X wired gaming headset. It's comfort. Designed for Xbox. If we look at it, it says ultra lightweight frame, quick access audio guide, custom tuned 50mm drivers. Okay. I'd be lying if I say I knew what any of that meant besides the ultra lightweight frame. I'm not a sound guy, but I am starting to get into these headsets because I've been using some on the go, especially with the Switch and the Switch 2, and I've really noticed the sound quality in games has varied drastically on some of the headsets I've used. In the past, I've used ones from Nikon to Sony to Razer to what was the other company that I had way back in the day? Triton, you guys remember them? And Turtle Beach. So I've had a number of them throughout the years, but only recently have I really been, trying to find that perfect headset. I think I have, but for someone who doesn't want to spend around $200+ on a headset, we're looking at something like this, and I think this might be a pretty good choice. So this one is in blue. They sent me the blue one because, well, that's what I asked for. And they also have it in black and a couple of other colors. So let's take a quick look at the back. It says designed for comfort, 246 grams, ultra lightweight, quick access audio controls. I do like the fact that the mic folds because I'm one of those people that don't usually use the mic when I'm gaming. I have a standalone mic unless I'm playing with my friends, then I'm going to need something like that. But it really depends on the format you're playing on. 50mm custom tuned drivers. We got extendable headband, a volume wheel, integrated flip to mute mic, that's nifty, breathable ear pads, swivel ear cups, and a 3.5mm audio jack. All right, cool. Everything looks pretty solid. Now, the reason why they usually put something like this and say it's for Xbox, designed for Xbox, because it has a little something down here called Windows Sonic. It says Windows Sonic enjoys spatial sound for gaming on Xbox Series XS, Xbox One, and Windows PC. So that is something that's designed. A lot of officially licensed ones now have Windows Sonic. So the sound's a little, I guess you could say, amplified when you are playing on Xbox. Otherwise, you still get solid quality sound depending on what the drivers can put out. When you're playing on or just using it on a mobile device or a Switch or a Steam Deck or something like that. So let's open this bad boy up. Now, I'm not too familiar with what comes in these headsets because all of them seem to be packaged a bit differently. I'm not doing my normal little montage here because I'm not 100% sure what to expect from these unboxings. Okay. So there's nothing else in there. We've got, welcome to LucidSound family. Congratulations on your new LucidSound headset. You've just joined a community of gamers who value performance, style, and comfort as much as you do. All right. And then there, I would hope you would know to plug it into your Xbox. Okay, that's pretty nifty. You got your buttons on there. You got 4 mobile controls, 4 mic controls, 2 volume. Okay, so when you're using it on mobile, there you go. That's nifty right there. So 1 tap gives you play, pause, or answer the phone. 2 taps gives you next. 3 taps gives you back. Nifty. Mutes it when you put it up. Volume wheel, plug it right in. So it does have full mobile control. So that's a good thing. Again, it's not something that I can easily show you when it comes to audio. And I could just be tapping the side and you're like, oh, it's working. You just listen to whatever I'm telling you, right? So the thing is, I can say, what is this? Oh, it's a sticky thing. All right, nothing else in there. Okay. That's plastic in there covered with a mesh. For a $35 pair of headphones, these actually feel a little bit better than I was expecting. I was expecting these to feel a bit cheaper. That plastic's much thicker than I expected. I like the fact that everything is blue. They didn't just skimp out. They covered the whole thing in blue. Button on the side, audio wheel, mic, 3.5. It's actually pretty comfortable. But I could say whatever I want in the hand. It's how it fits on the head, right? All right, so let's try it on. All right, so here's the headset in itself. Not too shabby. I will say it's a little more comfortable than some of the other value ones. It's not noise canceling, I can tell you that. Okay. Got a decent length cable. It's comfortable. It is comfortable. Doesn't bother me. I thought not having a cushion on the top would bother, especially since I got a little ridge right there in my head. Doesn't slip off. That's one thing I was worried about, because sometimes gamers, we can get a little rambunctious when we're playing. We'll just keep it at that. And it feels comfortable on the head. It fits snugly, so not bad. Not bad. It's not slipping off. And that's comfortable. The cushion around the ears are comfortable. So what I'm going to do, I have my Switch 2 right here. I know it's designed for Xbox and that's really what you're going to get it on, but I want to give you that real-time feedback. So I got my speakers turned all the way up. I'm going to plug it in right here. So it says headphones right there. Now I can really just tell you what it sounds like. Headphones turned all the way up. I'm not hearing anything. Volume wasn't turned up. There we go. Okay. So I'm actually going to boot up Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. Wow. Wow. No distortions, no high tings, no high metallic sound. The bass isn't too low. I wish you could hear it, but this is the music I'm hearing. System speakers. That's what I was listening to. Oh, sounds so much better with the headphones on. So much better. This audio is better than the switch speakers. So I don't know how well that's going to translate to a video, but for 35 bucks, these are bangers. These are bangers for 35. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, especially coming from PowerA, who usually makes great controllers, in my opinion. I like their offerings. I was a little skeptical when it came to these headphones, but you know what? Good value. Might be traveling with these. Yeah, because I have the higher end headphones of my Razer Black Sharks, which I use for PC editing and stuff like that. And when I'm on my computer, I even use it with my PlayStation. But if I'm in travel mode, I would definitely bring these with me. These would be my travel headsets, no problem. And the thing is, if anything does happen to them, they get damaged during travel, they're cheap enough to replace at 35 bucks. And you know what? They've got, I mean, they've just got the comfort, and I love the look. So, you know what? I'm shocked. Good. I mean, I would definitely recommend these. So if you guys are looking at these at the store, or, you know, you're looking at the different brands, yeah, I would definitely give these a thumbs up. Thank you, PowerA, for reaching out and sending me these LucidSound. Awesome. Now, if this is their new brand going forward, and this is promising at $35, I can't wait to see their higher end offerings. I'm really excited. Just in case y'all wondering, like I said, I'm gonna just pop in here right before the video's over. Wow, on the Xbox, I'm playing this on my Series S. You guys can see what I'm actually doing right now. So, wow, just saying wow on Xbox. So worth, definitely. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. And, well, if you're wondering, no, they don't have them in red. That's why I don't have them in red. But thank you guys so much. God bless each and every one of you. Like what I was saying, be legendary. Thanks again.